stopping by the channel. This is going to be my recap and review for Growing Up Hip Hop. This is season 6, episode 25. It was boring, so let's get into it. Opens up with Sean and TT. They're at home with their little baby, and they get on the topic of the wedding. Mind y'all, they gave Sean a green screen. I said, Sean, you better get paid. Sean said, y'all not gonna keep having my it's on this show, and y'all not gonna give me no coins. I'm not mad at him. So Sean, he's there. He's like, they're at home and they're talking about the wedding. And mind you, I think this sit down gave me the best understanding of what Sean is going through. At first, I thought Sean didn't want to get married, but I think Sean is overwhelmed with how much this wedding is costing, to the point where he's like, girl, this is a lot for nothing. The thing is, like, they can't have the wedding that they want because of Rona restrictions and people having difference of opinions about getting vaccinated and not. And I think it's the overwhelming feeling is like, we're paying all this money for a wedding that we don't even, like, we're not even having the full vision or dream that we want. Because you have, like, she's having so many people. They're paying like $5,000 a table. Her and Vanessa went to a wedding planner. And I think the planner said that the wedding would cost $150,000. And he's like, bro. And the thing about it is, like, for me, this doesn't make TT look good, in my opinion, because I'm like, are you paying all of this for a wedding that it technically will not be what you want just to have a wedding? Because there's no point in you breaking the bank for something that is not going to be worth all that money. Mind you, y'all, I love gaudy weddings. I do. Like, Say Yes to the Dress, for weddings, that I love those types of shows. And I love, like, extravagant weddings. I do. I like when things all come together. So I'm not even hating if that's what she's trying to go for. But if you do not have the coins, the funds, there's no point to do all of this. Like, it's not. You are better off having a cute little reception. Y'all take shots, drink, sign your name on that paper, and keep it pushing. So we then see Tretch in Egypt. They're going to Monarch Label, which is a label that I guess has like management for Blueface, Brandy, we love the Vocal Bible, 7 Streeter, I love me some 7 Streeter, and Juicy J, and I goes up for Juicy. So Tretch is giving Egypt this opportunity without Sam. And I think it's kind of funny that all of a sudden Tretch is seeing that Sam might not be the best person for his daughter. So it's like, all of a sudden now you're realizing that Sam might not be the best thing for your daughter once about to go to jail for like 15 years supposedly. And y'all, he really did get locked up. I went on his page and, like, I don't follow them, but I saw someone tag them on like one of the like reality TV pages, and like I went on his page. He really posted his like his paperwork. He was like, you know, all y'all saying I'm lying, but like, no, like I'm in jeopardy. And he posted. I said, oh, like full government and everything. The only thing he blurred out was his social security number. I said, oh, so you really might be going to jail for time. That's horrible for you, bro. That's very horrible. So we're at the label. We end up meeting like Polo Brewster, and I think the guy sitting beside him was like Riz or something. And she plays her video. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I honestly feel like Egypt is playing a character. I don't think this is genuinely her. And I don't know, it just, when they were showing us clips of the music video, because I haven't watched it on my own, not saying the girl's not talented. Like, I can't write and I can't rap and I can't sing. So like, that is a talent to me if you are able to do that. But in the music video, it just seems forced. She's forcing trying to be this sex kitten. She's forcing trying to be hard and hood like she bowed it, when it's like, your parents are Tretch and Peppa. You did not have to struggle like that. Like, You were called like the princess when we first were introduced to you the first season of Growing Up Hip Hop. Like, everyone called you their baby sister, and you were you were the princess. Like, that's just what they called you because you were the youngest, you were cute and all that stuff. Now it's like she's trying to do this whole good girl gone bad thing. And the reason why it's not working for her, and it worked for Rihanna, is because when we were introduced to Rihanna was like 18 or 17, and like she was playing like cute dance hall like music. Then she switched it and got hard with it, and we were like, okay, like we vibing with this edginess from you. We have not seen that with Egypt. It's like, and we did not see Rihanna change because of a man. Maybe the label told her to like switch it up, or maybe she really wanted this to be like her new person, like this is who she really is. But we didn't get to see the behind the scenes, or the behind the scenes part of that. With Egypt, we're seeing it. It's like this boy came into your life, and all of a sudden you hard, you punching people out in fights, you sneaking your friends, and this is really supposed to be you. And in that music video, she was trying to be sexy, and it wasn't connecting. I don't know if she had hair, it'd have been something, but the mohawk is not cute. Like, it's not giving what you think is giving. It's giving very much like I'm playing in dress up as this bad girl, and it's not coming across. And maybe that's I feel like that's what the label was trying to say to her, but in a nice way, because the two management people, Polo Brewster and Rizzo, whatever that man name is, were like, this is good, but the marketing, he said, now in this day and age, it's like the rollout is key. You can have all this talent, but if you're not marketing yourself correctly, no one's going to bite. And that's true. That's really true. It's a lot of like IG models out here, and even IG models and, you know, IG rappers who are only famous or garnering like a following based on how they market themselves on TikTok, on IG, on Twitter. Like, that is how they're climbing the charts. And she's not, and like, she doesn't do that. Then all of a sudden she kept mentioning like Sam helping her out. And I'm like, don't bring your boyfriend into this. Like, this should be a conversation about you. Even if you wanted to acknowledge Sam, you could have been like, oh, well, like the team of people I have around me, which is like, you know, this person, and my boyfriend, or even don't even mention him. This is how we're doing it. So they basically told her like, girl, you got to work on that. Then we got some awkward scene of Vanessa in the car FaceTiming everybody. So I was like, nobody was available to shoot with you? Like, nobody. So she's on FaceTime with Tanise, and then they call up Cree to do the bachelorette party for TT and Sean, which I'm like, why are y'all inviting Cree? Because clearly she don't like TT. Like, I wouldn't want anybody I don't know, like, I don't have a good relationship with, planning my bachelorette party. Like, don't be putting that bad juju and vibes on what I got going on here. So I was like, this scene was pointless, and like, they could have took this out because I didn't care. Then we have Eazy-E and Lazy Bones at Eazy-E Jr. Eric, we're just going to. We have Eric and Eric and Lazy Bones showing up to Eazy-E's grave because his birthday just passed, and he was like, you know, I'm just cleaning it up because fans will leave stuff for him. So they end up talking about the documentary. Eric is like over it. Eric is just like, he been hearing crazy things like how the family claims that like Eazy-E was murdered now. Like, he didn't die from having complications with, I think they say he had HIV or AIDS. Like, he didn't die from that. Someone killed him. And Eric is just over it. Eric is like, at this point, like, I don't care no more. He was like, I'm the oldest out of the whole entire family. I was born first. So out of 11 kids his daddy has had, Eric is the oldest. And he's just like, I don't care. Like, Eric is really just kind of like, he was like, I don't want this to be a part of my father's legacy. I want his music and stuff like that to be a part of his legacy, not them trying to like exhume his body to see if he got killed. So then we see JoJo, Vanessa, Twist, and Cree. And Twist had me weak when Twist was like, "Oh, I am disgusted with you. You ruined my party." And then Cree tried to immediately blame it on Sequoia when I'm like, y'all tried to fight her. Like, y'all tried to fight her. Like, Savannah was the one. And mind you, y'all see Savannah don't be getting invited to none of this. Like, we saw JoJo. We saw Twist. We saw Boogie. We saw Brianna. We saw Savannah. Not Savannah. No, we didn't. Basically, Savannah was nowhere on this episode for this to be like a big party, a bachelorette party. Like, nobody like invites that little girl nowhere. So I'm just kind of like, Cree, you attached yourself to like a loser. And now all of a sudden you trying to push it off on Sequoia when y'all both y'all both attacked her. So stop it. So she then kind of like sideways apologizes for it. But I'm like, okay. Then we see Egypt and Sam. They're on the beach and they're like kicking it. Egypt decides to do like a little picnic for them to eat. And it was cute for what it was. And then I hate how she constantly brings up like, we're doing so good and the darkness is coming. Like, no, y'all put yourselves in that situation and this is what happened. As someone who like, I had to learn that like when things don't work out, it's not always like the devil or anything like that. It's really it or the darkness. It's you sometimes. You kind like not kinda. You put yourselves in these situations, and then when they don't play out the way you want them to, all of a sudden it's like it's evilness when you contributed to it. And I had to learn that. Learning it now that like that I play a part in the things in my life that don't go the right way. Like it's not always the universe or the devil or like God trying to teach me a lesson. It's me effing up, And I feel like they need to take ownership of that. Like they really do. Like y'all were drunk down at the board, down on the strip in Las Vegas. Was it right for those people to like come and accost you? No. But had y'all not been drunk and having guns and things of that nature, y'all probably could have switched it. Like y'all probably could have made better decisions when you're fully coherent. Because the only good thing about this is like Sam is trying to push this far away from Egypt because Egypt said herself that she ran up and punched somebody in the face, and you got Sam saying like, oh no, her back was turned. So they're sitting on the beach and Sam is just like, I want you to live your life. And honestly, I feel like it's bullshit. I really do. I feel like Sam is saying all these things just to say these things because I don't think his actions really shows that. Like, you wouldn't have did what you did like had these things really been truth to you before all of this. And sometimes things do have to happen for you to like put things into perspective. But him being like, I love her with all my being and and then he brings up his kids and it's like, we never hear you talk about your kids. Like finding out that if he does go to jail for 10 or 15 years that his kids will be like in their 20s and like 18, that's a lot of time. That is a lot of time for you not to be a part of your kid's life. So it's like, you did this. I mean, I'm hoping he don't go to jail. Like, I really do hope he don't go to jail because it seems to me like it was a bad situation and they were being attacked. But like, you got to make better decisions. Like, both of them do. So then it's the bachelorette party. Everybody's there. I was surprised that Cree even showed up, even though she was like putting it together. I was just kind of like, why are you here? I just don't really like her. Everybody's there. Like you got YDB, like everyone's there except Savannah. Like Boogie's there, Brianna's there. Then it got weird and awkward because they decided to like split the party in half, where you had like the boys go one way, the girls go one way. But before they got in the car, Cree wants to have a one-on-one with TT. And basically TT is like, girl, I didn't even know you was gonna be here. And I agree with TT. Like, Cree wants TT to take ownership that she trashed her business when she didn't. She just said, like, she can't be my wedding planner. If someone's saying that you can't be their wedding planner trashes your business, then how great was your business in to begin with? On top of that, TT wants Cree to, like, no, Cree wants TT to take full ownership for, like, coming at her when TT's like, no, you came at me first and I just retaliated. That's what I'm not understanding. Y'all do things to people, and then when the reaction is either slightly above what you did or farly outmasses what you did, all of a sudden that person is wrong. No, you cannot be mad if someone brings a bazooka to a knife fight. Like, you can't be mad. Like, if that's the way they protect themselves, that's the way that they protect themselves. If she had to, like, dig in your ass to protect herself and you started it, you can't be mad. Like, y'all, like, that part blows my mind that, like, Cree is really upset that, like, she really feels like TT was trying to come at her. When TT even said, I never trashed your business, that was people on Twitter or online. So then Cree getting her feelings, and you hear Brianna yelling, like, can we come on? Like, can we go? I'm hungry. Like, I came here to eat. Plus, you know, when you high, because Brianna said she was high, she hungry. I've been there, so I understand, you know. You get hungry, you get the munchies. So then, all of a sudden, Cree is like, I'm not going. I'd rather go with the boys. So she's the party planner, but you don't go to the party that you plan, and then the party is a dud. To me, you're making your own business look bad. You couldn't get past your feelings, so you decided to be a lame and not even host the party that you were, like, asked to host, like, tasked to host. Like, what, bruh? Like, you're lame. So then the parties are whack. The parties are whack. The boys' party is whack. The girls' party is whack. They got male strippers, which male strippers make me uncomfortable. They do. Then they got the female strippers. Sean don't want to be there with the strippers because Sean is just kind of like JoJo said in his green screen. Sean already got like, you know, people were already exposing that he may have allegedly cheated on TT. What's it gonna look like with strippers popping their ass in front of his face? And we take a picture of it. The girls decide to crash their party, and it just turned into a dud. Then we had YDB hitting on Vanessa, and Vanessa, like, I just don't know. Like, this episode was so boring, y'all. Like, the bachelorette party was lame. I was like, y'all, the strippers were okay, you know. They felt like one of the strippers felt some type of way because the party was for him, for Sean, and I think she was just looking for camera time, and Sean was in the bathroom hiding. But, like, honestly, he wasn't with it. I do feel like it's weird because of, like, didn't TT know, like, this is what the party was for y'all to have strippers? Did y'all not talk about that yet? But it's whatever. It really is whatever, because I just, like, that scene, like, Creep, like, annoyed me because I liked Cree in the beginning, earlier in the seasons, but as this new the ending of this season 6, she's lame. Like, she's lame. Like, and I don't like the fact that I think she's lame now, but her actions are proving for her to be lame. And even when I've seen her do interviews, she just gives off a lame vibes. Like, she's more of her father, Uncle Luke, than what she likes to let on, because she's acting the way he did earlier in the season when she was trying to bare her soul to him and he wasn't taking accountability. She's doing the same thing with TT. You want TT to take accountability, but you don't take accountability yourself about the fight that you caused with Sequoia and for coming at her in New York and then acting like TT's supposed to be all cool with you, and like you constantly saying, I don't have a problem with you, but you want her to admit to things that she says she don't have a problem with you for. So, stupid. But yeah, y'all, that is it. That is all. Drop down in the comments below. Let me know y'all thoughts. And yeah, remember to be bravely authentic. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.